Just a minute or two to show you about the most twisted thing I've seen in the last several years on investment, taking advantage of clients, or on seeing the investment industry from an upside down world where right is wrong, wrong is right, and you better darn well be careful. Here's a nice magazine cover forum from an investment industry association called Advocis, and they would like you to know that they're looking after your interests. And I'd like to give you another view of that. Who these guys are is that they were established in 1906 from members of the Life Underwriters Association, so they're life insurance salesmen and mutual fund salesmen. They act in the interests of life insurance agents and represent their views to the government and the public. So it may not be as much in your interest as it is in theirs. And this is what I'd like to go into. They've got more than 11,000 members across Canada, and they claim to serve the financial interests of millions of Canadians. And if I go a little bit further, Advocis is a valued stakeholder to governments and regulators at all levels, and they aggressively pursue its members' interests in the public square. So there's a real mix between members' interest and the public interest. Let's compare them, these 11,000 life insurance and mutual fund people, to the overall investment industry in Canada. And the reason I do that is because these guys have put forth a bill saying that they would like to be the financial self-regulators of the advisor industry. They've produced Financial Advisors Act 2014 in the legislature of Ontario. Here's the Investment Industry Regulatory Organization of Canada. Represent about 150,000 people licensed to sell stocks, bonds, mutual funds, income trust, the whole gamut, life insurance, estate planning, everything. I was a member of this group, and I am not particularly fond of any group that does self-regulation. I think self-regulation leads to decriminalization. So don't get me wrong, I'm not pounding on Advocis and supporting IROC. I'm trying to find the truth for the public, I guess, and where they're safe. So you've got an organization with 11,000 members of mostly life insurance and mutual fund licensed people wanting to take over self-regulation or pass a bill for a Financial Advisor Act over organizations who are pure mutual fund and stock and bond and everything else licensed of 150,000 people. And then here's where it gets weird. It says, should Bill 157 be passed into law, it will secure the profession of financial advisors for years to come. It'll allow us to self-regulate the same kind of authority long held by physicians, lawyers, accountants, engineers, and other professional groups. Ultimately, it will give us greater control over our own destiny. Again, I don't know if they're trying to control their destiny and their commissions or protect the public. They want to self-regulate. They want the authority of professionals, but over here, they don't want a statutory fiduciary duty, which all of these professionals, physicians, lawyers, accountants, I believe, have. They call that a misguided intervention, and they would like things such as a ban on commissions is also a misguided intervention, and as is that messy fiduciary duty. So it begs the question of who they're representing and whose interest they're actually trying to serve. And their bill has three key elements. Anyone who holds himself out as a financial advisor must be registered with a self-regulatory body and maintain your status as a member in good standing. Wow, that means they're going to put you on a list and they're going to keep control of the list. Isn't that fascinating? Doesn't help anybody. A single system for complaints and discipline and a code of professional conduct. Again, they want to be in charge of the code of conduct and the system for complaints. It doesn't say they're going to do anything for consumers, like ban commissions or require them to have a fiduciary duty to put clients first. They just want to be the one-stop reference check. They want to be the go-to people. And I cannot understand how these guys can actually tell us this kind of stuff with a straight face. is this is as close to getting upside down as I've seen in a long time, and I just have to share that with you. You know, best of luck, fill your boots, but boy, do some good things for the public and fiduciary duties instead of kind of playing games with the word advisor and purporting to be in the best interest of the consumer and an advisor with an O, which is a non-licensed category. It's just a title, doesn't mean anything. It has no duties. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Children can do better than that.